Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Obo, and today I'm bringing you my EWT Week 1 match versus our good buddy CurseShaka and his Juan Froakies. Question today, do you like the new layout? This is my new match layout that my good buddy Yandler made for me. He's a great dude. I will leave his link in the description. Or not his link in the description, his Twitter link in the description for him making this fire layout. If you not watched my team builder video, I did do my first team builder video. Not really ever. I made one back in the day, but it's unlisted video. But first one on this channel that's going to be public. Lost my train of thought. But I will leave I'll leave the link in the description below as well. If you not watched that, check that out. You can see what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, my certain EVs and all that. But yeah, so looking at my matchup, he decided not to bring the Seismitoad, which is great for me. Seismitoad was such a problem for me, and I did not want to have to deal with it. I did not deal with it very well. Honestly, did not really have much coverage other than the Grass Knot and the Infernape. If he was Red Berry, then he just killed me with the Earthquake after, or Scald. Also, seeing Charizard was very surprising for me. Did not really think Charizard would come, to be completely honest, but he did decide to bring it, so that was a shocker in my opinion. I did expect the Mega Metacham, the Lommuck, Kyron Black, and the Excadrill though, and Kofag was kind of on the edge if I thought he was gonna bring it or not. I kind of expected Rabombi with Sticky Webs, Bug Buzz. If he brought that, then it kind of hindered my Reuniclus to an extent. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into my Week 1 match. Super excited to, like I said, to be in this league, and really loving my new layout. I think it looks pretty fire. But, so I do decide I'm going to leave Rotom Wash because I can pivot out on anything that he decides to lead. As he does decide to lead the Kofag, which is kind of annoying, but I can just kind of full switch out and go into my Wormadam and get my rocks up, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Don't really know what this Kofag is going to want to do to me, because I was like, I don't know if he's going to Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, set up, click Trick Room, click T-Spikes. As he does decide to click Trick Room, which I wasn't really expecting a Trick Room Kofag, because my team is pretty slow, so it kind of could help me in the long run. But here I decided to just get my rocks up because rocks are pretty important, because he does decide to bring the Kyron Black and the Charizard. As he just clicks Nasty Plot, which kind of confused me. I was like, oh, like it puts a dent in my team, to be completely honest, but it kind of confused me. It was a really good bring though, because it just puts an absolute dent on my team. And here I decided just to stay in and click get some damage, get an Earth Power off. As he clicks Shadow Ball, he's going to almost pick up the KO on me. This health bar dropped really fast, and I was really scared I was going to die, but I did not. And I click Earth Power, and I get some damage off, which is great. Can put him in range of other things. So Wormadam is, I'm going to sack my Wormadam turn 4 or 5, or turn 3 or 4 or 5, can't remember. So Wormadam did get rocks up though, which is great for me. So my 20-point Mon already putting in work, more than a lot of 20-point Mons do for a lot of teams. So Wormadam is sadly going to die. Big sad. But here I do believe I just go to my Rotom Wash. I can go to Rotom Wash and I can Hydro Pump and get a big chunk of damage off. I can Volt Switch out. I can Reflect, do all sorts of different things. I believe I just Hydro Pump to get some damage off. As he does click Shadow Ball, I'm trying to waste Trick Room turns as well. Trick Room does go out this turn, but I do get my Wiki Berry. That's what I was doing too. I was getting my Wiki Berry, and I get the Hydro Pump off. I never kill with this, but I almost kill. Like I do a big chunk to it no matter what. So he decides. I'm pretty sure he decides to keep his Kofag around, as I am going to Volt Switch out. Yeah, he does decide to keep his Kofag around, and he goes into his Alolan Muck. So this gives me a free switch into my Zyger 50 just to click 1,000 arrows, since he does decide to go in Alolan Muck. So Rotom Wash doing what I drafted it for, to pivot into my hard hitters. So I'm going to my Zyger 50, and I'm going to just fire off 1,000 arrows. He does not have a switch into this. His switch in is the, I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm just going to kill this with 1,000 arrows, so he just gave me his Alolan Muck right there. So this makes it to where my Reuniclus is what I almost said. My Reuniclus can kind of come in eventually at some point and do a lot of damage. Here I am going into my Weezing because I don't want anything else to take this fake out. Really hoping he does not just Zen Headbutts me here. That would suck really bad. But he does decide to click the fake out, so I do make the right play. I really wish I would have brought Rocky Helmet this week, but I am Black Sludge. So he gets the fake out, and you see that does a decent chunk. Does probably about 15 and 20. And here I'm baiting the Zen Headbutt, and I'm going to go into my Reuniclus now. So I'm just trying to see how much the Zen Headbutt's going to be doing. As he does miss, which is unfortunate. But now I can get my Iron Defense off, which I almost clicked Psychic here because I did over half, but I thought I could just go for game and click Iron Defense. But I get the Iron Defense off, but if I would have clicked Psychic, I would have just killed this Kofag straight up. But it's okay. So here, I'm not risking anything. I'm going to double out into my Rotom Wash. I don't want him to kill me with Shadow Ball or do a lot of damage with Shadow Ball since I am not. Oh, I went Infernape, my bad. I'm going to pause it for a second. I switched out because I didn't want him to do a big chunk with Shadow Ball and then me not be able to switch out and get my Regenerator and not be able to recover on anything. So yeah, so I do go to my Infernape calling the Shadow Ball as he clicks Destiny Bomb, which is big on forward because I do not want to just give him my Infernape here. So I double into my Rotom Wash. Now I'm going to Rotom Wash, yeah, to kind of stall this thing out. As he does click Trick Room here, which is really unfortunate, like I said. And here I'm going to click Reflect, calling his Destiny Bond. So then the next turn I can kill it, so I don't die due to the Destiny Bond. So he does click Destiny Bond here. And I get the play right. I felt like I made a really good play clicking Reflect. So I would have, if I wouldn't have had Reflect, I would have just clicked Defog there. Anyways, calling the Destiny Bond. But now I am going to be able to pick up the KO on this Kofag with the Hydro Pump. Volt Switch was almost out of range, so I was like, I don't want to risk it. And then we had to sack something else because he is in terrain. Sorry if you can hear my fan. But now he goes into his Extra Drill, and I was looking at it, and it still said they had a turn of Trick Room, so I was like, I'm just going to fire off a Hydro Pump. There's a chance he could be slower, do like negative speed nature. But I get the Hydro Pump off, and I'm just going to straight KO this thing. So I'm looking real, my matchup is looking real good now. I've taken out the I've killed the Alolan Muck and the Excadrill and the Kofag. So I'm looking up right now. As he goes into Mega Medicham, and I'm just gonna go into my Reuniclus straight up. Oh no, I stay in. Oh, I think I sack here. I click Fake Out, or he clicks Fake Out to waste the last turn of Trick Room off, and now he switches, which I didn't really understand. I guess he was trying to call my my Reuniclus play, and I do believe I go into Reuniclus, or I click Volt Switch. I clicked Volt Switch there. Yeah. I think there was one. No, there was another turn Trick Room. I don't know why he didn't straight up kill me. But I'm gonna Volt Switch into my Reuniclus. And here, I realized I was like, well, if he's Z Free Shock, he can just OHKO me, and because my Reflect did wear off, which sucks. So I go into my Infernape here, trying to see if he's Z Free Shock because I can live, and then I can just Vacuum Wave the next turn and do a decent chunk. As he just clicks Dragon Claw, and I just straight up die. So I just kind of waste my Infernape right there, which is really sad. Really bad on my part, but now I can go to my Reuniclus and I can click Iron Defense and try to win the game from here. So he clicks Dragon Claw, and you can see this does a huge amount of damage, about 60. Then I click Iron Defense, and I'm really hoping he does not get a crit, or he doesn't get something. I'm really hoping he doesn't get a crit here. But he does decide to switch out, so I just get the Recover off, and I get to have my health back. Well, I get to have the majority of my health back, and now I can just proceed to. Oh, sorry. Sorry if it's like stop talking randomly. I'm getting like acid reflux right now. As you can see, clicks Fake Out, and I'm just gonna click Iron Defense again here. On on the ice wedge. So now he's trying to play for a freeze, which if he gets a freeze, I'll be like, I was like, please God, just don't get a freeze. He still has Charizard, and he still has the Kyurem in the back. And this, you can't really see it on the layout because the thing is fit all the way. But I could recover here, and now I can just fire off a Psychic and two-shot this thing. So, yeah, I don't really have to deal with this Mega Medicham now. And at this point, I believe I've just kind of won the game, as he does get the freeze, which I automatically thaw out, so that is great. And here I just win. But something happened in the match, which I will let it play through. During the... Well, I'll let this play through real quick, because I do just kill him with Psychic here. But he goes into Kyurem Black next, and he's going to Ice Beam me, and he's going to get a freeze, okay? And then he proceeds to go into his Charizard, and then he roofs up, and then he clicks Z... oh, I can't remember what it's called. Z whole... It's like... It's Omni Boosting is all I know. And he automatically gets the forfeit, and he let me just kill him with my Weezing at the end with 2 kills because we realized it was not allowed. But I should have won anyways. I would have won anyways. It would have just had to be realizing when I would thaw out, like at whatever point. So I'm pretty sure I would have won anyways, even if he wasn't the Z helping hand, or what was it called? I'm gonna look it up real fast. I don't think it's Z helping hand. I think it's Z holding hands. I can't remember. But you see he does get the freeze, and I get like 6 turn frozen, which sucks. But yeah, like you can see, he just decides to go into his Charizard, and he's gonna click the Z move. I'm gonna see what it's called because I can't remember. But like I said, if even with the freeze, it would just a matter whenever I thaw out. I'm pretty sure, or like when I thaw out, when I could recover up, because he doesn't do that much damage to me anyways. I would just have to thaw out on like 2 or 3 more turns and click recover, and then I'd win. Even if I didn't thaw out, I could just go into Zygarde and click E Speed on the Kyurem Black, which Z hold hands. That's what it was, yeah. Which I could like Extreme Speed and kill that. I can kill this thing with 1,000 arrows. So either way, I won. But he does click that, so he automatically loses, and Reuniclus gets the last couple KOs. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause it here because that is the game on the stats. Reuniclus gets the last KOs. Gets the last 2 KOs ish. Sorry if you saw a cut there. My mom just started randomly saying something to me. You can probably hear it in the background at the very end. But I tried to make it flow, and it probably didn't flow at all. But it's okay. So if there's like a black screen for like 2 or 3 seconds, I'm sorry. But yeah, so Reuniclus is just going to be getting the last 3 KOs actually, or 2 KOs on the Charizard and the Kyurem Black. So Reuniclus picks up 3 KOs, Rotomash picks up 2, and then Zygarde 50 gets 1. That is going to be the game. So we do get the 4-0W in the week 1 of the EWT, which is great. I'm just going to go ahead and... Because at the end, just let me kill him with his Weezing, with my Weezing, but that didn't matter at all. I won from the point on, from the Z holding hands. But yeah. So make sure to answer the question of the day, and also let me know if how you thought I played, if you thought I played well, what I could do different. And yeah, it's going to be it for this video, guys. It's going to be Obo, logging off.